Hi everybody, Chad Musgrove here in part 5 of my video series on how to choose a keyword for your website. It's a blog post. All these videos are going to be on my blog along with the transcript and step-by-step instructions. So if you're working on your website and you're trying to figure out what keyword to go after, I've covered quite a few steps in the first 4 videos, and this is part 5. So in the first 4 videos we did our original AdWords keyword tool, and then we brought those over to Longtail Platinum, uh, the 4 chosen words, and then we set some criteria to sort these. And out of our keyword results, I flagged several, but I ended up choosing just 3 of them. And now it's time to take those 3 words, and I've gone ahead and done a little bit of this ahead of time so you didn't have to watch me type. But I put the 3 chosen search terms into my spreadsheet here, which this is available for download on the blog also, or you can retype it obviously. And then I went through and did an actual Google search in my city, so with a geo modifier on it for those phrases. So I did refinishing hardwood floors Tacoma, I did the refinishing wood floors, and then I did refinishing hardwood floors. So, oops, I realized refinishing hardwood, refinishing floors. Let's see, I did the same one, hardwood floor refinishing. Somehow I must have covered that up because I know I did that one. So let's just do a quick one live. Hardwood floor refinishing Tacoma. And if you search with just Tacoma and not Tacoma wall, you're likely to get some different results. So just a quick glance, I wanted to see if these are the same competitors that came up for my other ones. I know Henderson was there, Yelp, Thumbtack are not competitors. Blair and Son was there. Tacoma Hardwood Floors, I believe, was there. Yeah, Tacoma Hardwood Floors. Complete was there. So it looks like it's essentially the same list. We've got a new one here, LeBlanc Floors. He was not on the other 3 searches, or the 2 searches I had done. So I'll go ahead and throw him in there. Let's see, Complete. He's down at the bottom, and it looks like he took the place of Expert up here. So we'll use him for this particular one. So now what I've done, is I've got this list. I blacked out all of the directory sites and information sites because you're never going to beat them. Google shows them when they want, and I don't even bother. What I'm doing now is analyzing whether or not we have a good shot at beating out our competitors here. So you'll go through each one of these. In this case, we only have to do 6 actually. We'll go through each one and we'll say, I've already done which page is in the results. Blank means the home page. If the keyword's in the title, you're going to look for that. It's super easy to check by looking right here at the purple letters, the first part of it. So we're looking if the keyword is in the title. If it's, not sure why I can't jump back and forth here, but if it's not, we're just going to put a simple no. We're going to look for a keyword in the H1, and the way that you do that is you just go to the actual website. So let's just do one live real quick, and then I'll pause it and do all the rest. So Henderson, clearly not optimized. I don't know why he's number 1, but he is. Probably the older site or something. He's not optimized. So we're going to say no to the keyword in the title. The keyword in the H1 is almost a given no, but I like to look. So I open up these links. And then, what an ugly website. I should be able to beat this guy, but we'll double check anyways. So we're going to look for the H1 tag, and in doing a search, that's all we have to do. There's 17 H1s, and that's a massive no-no for Google. This site's not optimized. It's horribly built. 17 H1s. Repeating your heading title. H1 is your title of your page, and just like the title of the book, there's only one title. So this is way overused. This site will be disappearing really quickly after I start optimizing a competitor. So no, it's not in the H1, which actually that was kind of sad because he's got 17 of them and none of them are the word he's after. Let's just double check. Refinishing. Yeah, there's nothing there. Refinish. So he's put it in he's stuffed some keywords in meta name keywords which nobody uses. Yeah, hey, if you're looking at this, Henderson Hardwood, you should probably call me before I get a hold of one of your competitors because I'm going to beat your site real easily. Floor refinishing, yeah, he stuffed a ton of keywords in here, and he's got the word refinish work in the greater Tacoma area. And then, ironically, that's not even in one of the H1s, the 17 H1s. So That's a big fat no. The meta description, actually, that might be a yes. Let's look. Well, no, because I already looked. Meta description. Hey, let's laugh at this guy for a minute. To allow people to come to site, see examples of our work, and contact us if desired. I'm sorry, Henderson, if you're watching this. This is a very lame attempt to optimize. So definitely not there. Good contact, no way. Good content, that's subjective, but in my opinion, no. I don't have to check if it's mobile friendly, but a quick tool for you to do that, I'll just show you real quickly, is you can jump over to, oh, I forget the exact URL, just Google mobile friendly site test, and it'll take you to the Google one. Well, it should, I would assume. Google's got a really nice tester right here, and all you do is plug in the domain name, and it will check and see if the site's mobile friendly. So I already know this one's not, but definitely not. This is how it looks on a phone. So let's jump over here and say no. And now for these last two columns, page authority and domain authority, highly recommend you get the Moz SEO, the Mozbar plugin or extension for Google Chrome. And what this does is, if we see, we were using hardwood floor refinishing Tacoma. When I activate this, what it'll do, I'm not able, oh, there it goes. I'm not able to click on it very easily because of the recording, but so when I activate this, what it's going to do is, sometimes you have to refresh if you don't have it on when you do your initial search. What it'll do is it'll show me the page authority and the domain authority for these competitors, and this is a big part of your keyword research and whether or not you can target this keyword. So as you see, everything popped up here, and looking at the domain authority, just that first one, I mean, obviously you're not going to go after anything related to Yelp or, you know, those types of things. However, our boy Henderson here has got a domain authority of 13, which is pretty low. 24 on the page authority is comical. It's actually not a bad score, but I don't know why it's that high. So I just note these, and then if you want, throw some notes. In this case, this guy's site, in this case, I'm just going to say, you know, website sucks, because that's a easy target. And I love it when I'm researching keywords. This happened to be the, if I remember right, hardwood floor refinishing. Let's see if this wasn't the top searched. I believe it was hardwood floor refinishing with 8100. So our number one guy in the Tacoma market has incredibly horrible scores. I just put all these in the wrong spot. That's going to be an easy one to knock off. So real quickly, I'm going to pause this. I'm going to go do the rest for these other 5 guys or 6 guys, get some numbers, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm finished filling out all these columns, and I'm just going to review them real quickly and end this particular video, and we'll be done with the series for the most part, because I've done the competitor research now. And this took me maybe half an hour or so. I'm pretty used to doing it. It might take somebody a little longer, but it's totally worth it. You might be tempted when you see a couple crappy sites to not finish the process, but don't take any shortcuts. Your hard work will pay off in the long run. So just looking through these, I wanted to show you real quick. You'll notice at a glance, all of these have an incredibly low domain authority. Our highest competitor is at 23, and he's not even the highest rank for various other reasons. Our page authority highest competitor is the same guy at a 33, but all of these are in the teens and 20s. This guy's below 10, and he's ranked number 1. And the short conclusion to this is I can absolutely crush the competition on this. I'll probably have whoever decides to hire me on the first page of Google relatively quickly for this phrase, and a lot more phrases than that based on the website. So a couple of things I've noted, I just, in case I have to go back and look at this later, I don't want to look them up again. This particular one has 2 H1s, Tacoma hardwood floors, with a period in it, which is not smart, and contact our staff. This website is just absolutely horrible. This Blair & Sons, their title tag is Tacoma hardwood floor refinishing, so it's a variation of the one that we're after, but there's no meta description, and the content's extremely outdated. The complete hardwood, they have their H1 is an image, and the title is not related to their keyword at all. And the website looks okay, but it's not even a little bit optimized. So I want to show you that one, because that's a great one example of somebody who's paid a web designer, but doesn't know what to check or look for, and they essentially wasted their money because the site's not optimized. And now I'm going to crush it when somebody hires me to optimize their site. This one was kind of funny. They had the keyword in the title, but the title's way too long. It was clearly an attempt to stuff the keywords. And then, the H1 was horrible. It said, "We specialize in beautiful, healthy finishes." They had a decent meta description and decent content, but the site's getting dated. You could tell they don't pay a lot of attention to it. And expert here, they had an H1 as an image, and the site was built using tables, which is very outdated. So these ones I can definitely beat. This is a great keyword that I found here. It's got the most searches with this variation of it, the hardwood floor refinishing. And I just wanted to show you real quickly the websites I'm competing against. So there's this thing, Tacoma Hardwood. There's this thing, which is hilarious. That's the one with 17 H1 tags. And then there was this guy, which, I mean, it's not half bad looking, but, anytime I see welcome to, I know I can beat it just because it's not optimized. And then there's Complete. Now, this is the guy I told you about. That not a bad looking website, probably performs decent. He claims to be in Seattle, Tacoma, and Olympia, but can't perform very well if you're not getting traffic. And I'm going to beat this guy also because it's not optimized. And just out of curiosity, I wanted to see if they actually have addresses in those cities. I don't see them. Let's see, testimonials, not a bad site. So yeah, it looks like they have one thing. So they don't actually have offices in Seattle, Tacoma, and Olympia. They're just trying to optimize for it. And my advice would be to focus on the area you live in and then maybe branch out. You'll probably pick up some other areas fairly simply. LeBlanc, not bad. I think this was the guy with the, he wasn't the title. No, he wasn't built with tables, but this is the one I said was a little bit dated. And it looks like some stuffing and just not very good content. And then my favorite of all, this guy, I'm probably going to actually call him and offer him some services. But my guess by looking at the site is he's a cheapskate, and he's probably going to turn me down. So I'll just turn to his competitors and try to help him out. This guy will probably be my best. Now I'm thinking out loud and I'm rambling, which I tend to do. Sorry about that. But this guy's probably my best prospect. Somebody did a really bad job on this crop on the Photoshop. So that's it. That's keyword research in a nutshell. As you can see, it's not a simple thing. If you do need help with it, give me a holler, and I'd be happy to give you a quote for some of the SEO work that I do. Thank you very much for checking out the series, and check out the blog for some links, helpful links, and some downloads and the spreadsheet and things like that. Have a great day, everybody, and if you do your own SEO, good luck. I hope this tutorial's helped you out. Bye for now.